Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird.
Okay, now I got
it. Golden, I follow honey. Golden things.
Hello friends, this is Shannon with Black Sheep House. And once again, I have fallen in love with the dresser off of Facebook Marketplace. This beautiful bow front dresser has already been painted, and so it needed a very good cleaning, and then I primed it to get it ready for this finish that I'm going to be showing you guys today. And you guys have seen me do this finish a million times in various ways, but I decided to use a traditional glaze today for that slow dry time because I have this little nugget working with me, and I needed all the dry time that I could possibly get. This is such an easy and forgiving finish that it's really great to be able to include her, because even if she does something that looks a little wacky on a drawer front or something, I can go back over it before it dries and fix the problem. So I'm using this clear glaze that I found at Lowe's. You could use any clear glaze of your choice. For today's recipe, we're doing half and half of this cappuccino colored paint. It's called Harvest Brown, and the clear glaze.
That's just primer.
Nope, that's glaze.
Glaze? Oh yeah, it's kind of like glaze. It's kind of like baby.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, baby, come down. Come down.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice little kind of a cappuccino color. Okay, so stir that.
Okay, I'll stir it.
Nice color. All right, so now pour that in.
Then mix it around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Dang it. So that's why you put that there.
Yep, that's exactly why I put that there. Okay, and now we're just gonna, you can
Mix
just stick
it
these
up.
two together and just stir them together.
Ooh, look what color it's making. Let's make it actually that color. Scoop it up.
Ooh, I like that.
Me too. It looks like a skin color. Look.
Okay. All right, we gotta get kind of moving here.
Ooh, I like this color.
Yeah, I really do too. Really do too. It's a nice
Who's
color.
going to do the last spot?
I'll do it. Okay, then we gotta get around these edges. Okay.
I need a little bit more paint.
You do? Okay. There you go.
Wow, this is... I do
just
scrabble,
gonna go.
scrabble, scrabble.
All the way across the.
Okay. And back. Okay, now I got it.
Yeah, you did it. So we painted on the glaze just like you would a coat of paint, and then we go over it with the dog grooming tool. This is just a brush effect, and I really wanted something a little bit more pronounced, which is why I went and grabbed the dog grooming tool, because this gives me more pronounced stripes or, brushing strokes versus using the broom. And it's also a little bit more beginner friendly because I have the little kiddo with me today, and so she can, really go to town, and I don't have to worry about her scratching my primer that's underneath or potentially, just digging too deep into it. And then again, working with this really slow dry time glaze, I can fix any mistakes and go back and get the look that I'm going for before it has time to dry. I decided to go up and down on the side of this dresser because I just, it's been a while since I tried to do it this way. I usually go sideways and I feel like that looks more high end, but I wanted to just give it another try because I've seen so many of you guys creating these looks, and a lot of you do go up and down, and it looks so good on your pieces. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. The other thing I always forget to mention inevitably is that the glaze takes a long time to dry. And so I'll get all these panicked messages from somebody saying, oh my goodness, it's been 4 days and it's not dry. Mine usually don't take 4 days, but they do usually take a day or two to dry. So, it depending on how thick it is or what your weather's doing and all that, it could potentially take a while to dry. So just have that in mind and have a place where you can just leave it. I know when you're excited about a project, the last thing you want to do is leave it. You want to keep going, but this technique doesn't work that way. The other thing I always get asked about is how I paint with the drawers in, and it's really a toss-up whether or not I paint with the drawers in. I like to paint with them in and do all the drawer fronts first if possible, and then I'll let them dry. And, they don't have to be completely dry, but just dry enough to where I can move them out, and then I'll take them out and then go through and finish up some of this side stuff. But it really is personal preference how you do it, and I think you should just do what works for you. While the spray paint is drying on the handles, I'm going to go ahead and do the clear coat here. And I have left this dresser for 2 days and it is dry. And just to make the clear coat a little bit more matte, I'm adding some calcium carbonate. Be careful, if you get a little too heavy with this, you will have some white haze or like some white streaking, which might look a little bit like a whitewash. That's not the look I'm going for today. I just want an extremely matte finish, more matte than what is sold at stores. And so that's why you see me doing this little concoction here. The other thing that can happen when you do this matte finish is it might feel really chalky to the touch. And I don't know about you, but when customers come to buy furniture from me, the first thing they do is drag their hand across the top of the dresser. And so what I'll do is take some clear wax and I'll probably coat the top of the dresser with some clear wax just to give it a smooth feel and also, keep that matte look going. This piece had a lot of hardware and I definitely wanted to be able to reuse it. I think it had 16 pieces of hardware. And so I tried to do this DIY soapstone look and you guys tell me if I achieved it or not. They started out really shiny and then I just added more calcium carbonate to my clear coat, and so it was about half and half mixture, and then painted it on there after those dried for, I think they dried for a few days before I applied this. I think you have to wait, read the can on your spray paint, but I think you have to wait at least 24 hours before you put anything else on it, on the spray paint, because it's still oxidizing. But anyway, it is time to take a look at the before. Not your traditional before, but it definitely looks so much better now. Here's the after. She's beautiful. I'm happy to report I sold this very quickly on Facebook Marketplace for $500. And it's a beautiful, stunning piece. They're a very lucky buyer. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
golden